Assalamu alaikum everyone. So welcome to today's daily advice voice note. This one might be a little bit long, but I feel like it's much needed and something that I really learned, especially this year and especially this month. And it's just been something that I've been reminding myself of a lot, and I feel like it really calms me down and helps me whenever I feel anxious about life or whenever I just feel overwhelmed or, negative emotions. This always just kind of helps me. I remember this one day in particular, I think it was 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. I had a pretty rough day. And I remember at the end of that day, I was just bawling my eyes out and I was feeling really, really sad because I had something that had happened that day and I was just not feeling 100%. I was really, really sad, crying, bawling, all the hystericals, 9 yards, right? And I remember that same day, me and my friend, we went out that evening and I was talking to her about something and it really clicked and made sense to me. And so I'm going to tell you guys what it was. I was saying to her how sometimes in life, we say that we're not attached to this world, but we are. And the way we're attached is through this idea and through this outline of who we think we should be and how we think our life should look like in this life. Forgetting that we might not be able to live that long, or forgetting that it might not even look like this. Because at the end of the day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that controls our life. We can make an outline, we can decide how we want to do it, and of course we can plan. And of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners. But what I feel like was so weird that we don't think about is we talk about attachment in the sense of worldly life, cars, money, big homes, money stuff like that. We talk about attachment like that. But I feel like what I didn't realize is that so many of us are not really attached to materialistic things. We're attached to this idea of how we think our life should look like in this life, and that can go beyond materialistic things. That can be the type of woman or man you think you should be. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with working hard and trying your best to be the best version of yourself, etc., etc., etc. That should be done. But it does create this really negative feedback, this negative loop where you believe that if you are not like that, or if your life is not heading like that, that you just need to get so consumed in it. It's kind of hard to explain, but I feel like some of y'all get my point. For example, 10 years down the line, we all see ourselves probably, having a nice home, having a nice family, having a lot of money, being successful, whatever. And then it's when you see your life not being like that, or you see your life not heading like that, you just get this whole negative obsession with life that I need to keep going, I need to keep going till I can obtain this. Right? And it's again, there's nothing wrong with desiring or wanting those things or wanting to become a better person and having those goals. We should all be doing that. We should also leave some flexible roomway to understand that it is very, very possible that things might not look like that on your timeline, and things might not even look exactly how you plan, which is why I honestly, this might sound bad, I don't know, I stopped planning exactly of my life. I know what I want, I know what I don't want. And I make rough outlines. I'm this is what I have in mind. And I know that whatever I have in mind, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will just fill in the blanks for me. And whatever he fills in is better. So I think today it's important to ask yourself, am I unintentionally attached to this life through this ideal life that I created, that I believe I'm supposed to obtain on this earth? And if I don't obtain it, I'm going to be unhappy forever and I'm having low iman? Are you unintentionally attached to this world this way? Because if you are, it's a problem. Because if things don't go that way, you're going to lose sense of reality. Again, nothing wrong with being the best version of yourself and having an outline, but be flexible enough to understand that we were all created, of course, with a purpose to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes. But we also have to remember that each and every single one of us, alhamdulillah, there's something special within you. No cheesy stuff, really. There is something special within you, and Allah has a purpose that He means to ordain out of your life. Some of you don't even know, could end up so successful, do so many great things to benefit the ummah. But right now, you are limiting yourself to something so little, something so minuscule, and things are not going your way, and you think that this is it for you. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to be the one that benefits the ummah in millions, in so many ways. So you never know what Allah's purpose is out of you. Be patient.